Okay, I'll get started, guys, just so we respect everybody's time. Thank you so much for hopping on. Sorry, I gotta move all my junk out of here. So my name is Danielle Mannix. I live in Grand Prairie, Alberta, just so you guys know where I am located. I am a mom, as you can see on the screen here. So I have two boys. They are home tonight. So if they come flying in through the door, I apologize. This is real life. This is how we roll. But yeah, so my oldest on the screen here, so this is Xander, and then my youngest is Remy. My oldest, he's 7, my youngest is 5, and this is my husband, Miles. So we have lived in Grand Prairie since 2006. I moved out from the East Coast for a year, and I've been here so ever since then. So 16 years later, I'm still here. My husband, he works in the oil field. He's been in the oil field for over 20 years. So Alberta is pretty much our home for now. So just a little background about me, just so you know who's presenting and talking to you guys tonight. I've always been kind of career driven. And when I first moved out to Grand Prairie, I was deciding whether I wanted to go to school or if I wanted to start into work right away. I was in my mid-ish 20s, so I won't reveal too much, but I went to work right away. I got into the finance industry and I was a business manager for 5 years at a dealership. So I loved my job. It was very fast paced. I worked lots of hours, which was great when I didn't have any kids and my husband worked away a lot. So, fast forward a few years, we started talking about building a family. And then it was like, well, my whole family lives back in the East. So it's like, who's going to stay home and take care of our kids? So I decided to look through a few different avenues and settled on becoming a mortgage broker. So I left the dealership, took my mortgage broker's course, and became a mortgage broker. So I became self-employed and I absolutely loved my job. It's very fulfilling because, as a mortgage broker, you're helping people build their dreams, and it's one of the largest purchases someone's going to ever make. So it's really exciting to be able to go on that journey with people. And I loved being self-employed because I made my own hours most of the time, but being a mortgage broker, you do work on your client's schedule. So that was great before I had kids. And then I thought it was really going to work into being a stay-at-home mom with my children. But unfortunately, once my babies came along, I found it really hard to navigate kind of the work, career life, and being able to be a mom at the same time. So I decided to give up my career, which was really hard, and be a stay-at-home mom. So I've been home for about 6 years, and my kids are both in school now, finally. So my youngest is in kindergarten, so he's not in school full-time yet. But I was just kind of, starting to get that itch, like, okay, I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to do something. And especially with COVID, I know that's probably played a lot in people's lives right now. I was starting to feel a little bit isolated and I needed just kind of an outlet where I could just feel creative, talk to like-minded people and just kind of maybe be able to contribute financially to my family. So when I started kind of looking into some different avenues, maybe what I was going to do when my kids were in school, I still needed to be available for certain times because my husband is away most of the days and home late in the evening. So I started looking into a few things, and not many things really fit into this small little box that you're trying to fit a career into. And so I just was scrolling along social media one day and I came across a friend's post, and she was just sharing about this opportunity. And she reached out to me and just said, would you have a look? And I was like, sure. So I was open to kind of just checking it out. And I've never been in kind of direct sales ever in my life. I've always supported my friends, anytime someone approached me about something, I was always, very supportive and would purchase from them. But I was like, no, I'm really not interested at all in doing this type of career. So I had a look at it and I jumped on a call just kind of like this one you guys are on tonight. And I listened to what one of the girls had to say, and I was kind of blown away. I was like, oh, well, it really ticked a lot of the boxes that I was looking to fill. And I was able to do this from home and I was able to contribute financially. So I just hit the lifetime rank of elite just last month. I've been with the company since February, and I am here just to tell you a little bit about Q Sciences. So first of all, So we are a health and wellness company. We are based out of Utah. We are globally run, so we're in about 23 countries. I think it's close to about 26 now. We just launched in Asia, and we have Australia is like growing really, really fast. And basically, it shows on here that there's been 700% growth since 2017, but actually, there's been 1200% growth since 2018. So we are growing at a substantial rate and kind of fast and fierce, which I like to say. So you can see Q Sciences. So Q stands for quintessential biosciences. So what that means is quintessential means the best of the best, and sciences means it's backed by science. So all of our products are backed by science. They are cutting edge technology, and that has really helped to contribute to our growth and success because our products are amazing and they're proven and they are science backed, which is really important to a lot of people. So this slide is really exciting to me because before I get into network marketing, I really didn't know what the S curve was. But if you can see here at the top, you see saturation. So what that means is when you hear a household name company, I won't name any tonight, but a lot of them, will come to mind. When you are approached, or maybe, have thought about joining some of these companies, doesn't matter the timing when you get in. Once they are a household name, they've been around for quite a few years, you can go in and you can work as hard as you want, but you never really see those big success ranks or grow up, move up the ladder. And the reason being is because these companies are so saturated at this point. So the exciting thing about Q Sciences is this shows this little X down here. This is United States. And we are actually way down here because in Canada, we like to call us, we're like basement floor level because we're actually so new. We only have less than 1,000 ambassadors in Canada, and there is less than 85,000 ambassadors globally. So the exciting thing about that is like a lot of people are like, well, you're a new company. Well, not really, because we have been around since 2012. So our products have been validated, stood the test of time. And the company was relaunched in 2018. I will go into a little bit more detail in the next slide here. So Mark Wilson, actually, he's the CEO and founder of our company. He started the company in 2012. The reason being is he is a retired NFL quarterback. He has two Super Bowl champions underneath his belt. He played in the 80s, so you might not recognize him. But after he led his football career, he left, got retired after a really essential, I think he did about 15 years in real estate development. But after that, he decided to just retire, and he was on the golf course. But he was really lacking fulfillment in his life because he was like, I've been successful. I've done lots of things in my life, but he's like, I really want to be able to help people, and I would love to be able to help them financially if I can. So he started looking into a few different avenues, and that's how Q Sciences was kind of developed in 2012. So the products were available in white coat offices, which means doctors' offices, chiropractors, physiotherapists. So that's what I meant by they have been around since 2012 and they've really stood the test of time, which that was kind of important to me that our products have been validated already. So Mark had an amazing business aspect but he really didn't know how to get our products out into the hands of way more people than he only had about 700 ambassadors at that time who were sharing his products. So this is how he met Mr. Jake Spencer. So this is our president on the right. These men are both incredible men. I actually had the opportunity of meeting them last month at our convention in Dallas. They are two of the most kindest, most family men driven you will ever meet. They really thrive off helping people succeed in building a business. And this is one cool thing about Jake because he actually retired himself at 31 and he was in network marketing for over 10 years. He started at 21 and he built a huge successful business, and him and his wife traveled around the world and helped people do the same. So when Jake got introduced into our company with Mr. Mark Wilson, he basically revamped our products, gave them an overhaul, they look really pretty now. And he gave us an incredible comp plan. So we have basically a very simple and it's a very generous one-page comp plan. So this is kind of the cool thing about Jake is, he's been in the field and now he's our president and he knows what what our job is, and he knows how to lead us and he knows how to direct us and to do it better. So a quick little run through, we have a full suite of products. So we have over 50 products. I'm not going to go over them all tonight just because we'll be here all night. But Jaymie, she is newer here, but I know she has done her homework on a lot of the products already. So she'd be more than willing to help you out. And we're here as well. But I'll give you just a couple snippets on what we have. And one thing I loved about this is we have such a huge vertical on our products. And that means like we have things for like men, women, we have things for people who are young or old. If you're looking for like weight loss, like health, nutrition, we kind of have it all. And that's like, when I have people approach me, I never have to turn anybody away because I always have a product that will do something for somebody. And that's what really intrigued me about Q Sciences, is because it wasn't one specific product that I was trying to sell to, one genre of person, like I wasn't trying to sell just one little tube of something that would only appeal to one person. So on the top here, you'll see this middle part. This is our hemp line. We unfortunately don't have it in Canada, but if you say you signed up as an ambassador or whatever, and you had someone who was from the States, they are completely 100% able to purchase it because we're a global company. We just can't ship it to ourselves in Canada as of yet. This over here is our liquid medical grade collagen. So this was just launched last month. It is top tier. It is the best collagen on the market. It's absolutely incredible. I have been actually, one cool thing that I love about Q Sciences is we actually have a voice, and I actually got to beta test the product before it was released into the public. So I got to try it for a full 30 days before anybody else did and give my feedback and say what I liked or what I didn't like about it. So that is one cool thing about our company, is we actually do have a voice and they do pay attention and listen to us. This is terpenes. I won't go into too much to explain because they kind of get scientific in the background, but they're basically like an essential oil on steroids. They are sublingual, so they go underneath your tongue. They work very fast. They are superior. This is called Chill. This is one of the products that they just came out with. And it is something if you suffer from any type of anxiousness, or if you need to just relax, they call it a vibe. Basically, when you take it within 5 minutes, you're just very chill, which is pretty awesome. So they actually created this for us because since we don't have access to the hemp line because of our government, it kind of went around the way and got us something even better. So a lot of people who have been taking hemp for years actually switched over to terpenes because they are incredible. So we have things like Kids Core. So this is amazing because it not only helps with nutritional value, it actually helps with your mental health. And we have things for weight loss. We have natural energy drinks, which are amazing for moms. I drink one every afternoon. And we have weight loss. There's this year's a whey protein. And then there is I can't even think the word of it tonight. The shakes, I don't know. I'm gonna
meal replacement.
Thank you. That's the word. I was meal replacement. I was why can't I think of the word? Yeah. Okay. So I'll just touch on a couple of my favorites. So this one is one of my most favorite products. So this was actually the first thing I ever ordered with Q Sciences. So this is called Q Core. So it actually has a trio of products. So it has Q Max, it has Q Align, and it has Q Biotics. So the Q Max is your B methylated vitamins. So that's your daily supplement, and it helps with bridge that nutritional gap that you might have in your body. So a lot of people know our soil is very depleted. It's not the same as it was back in the day. If you got carrots out of your grandpa's garden, they're not going to have the same nutritional value if you grow them in your backyard. So it doesn't matter how healthy you eat, you still have to supplement every day. And the crazy thing about our QMax is it not only helps nutritionally, it actually crosses the blood-brain barrier. So it helps with mental health, which it helps with mom brain, brain fog. It makes you feel better. It gives you a better mood. It makes me a happier person is what my husband tells me sometimes. And then the Q Align, so that's our anti-inflammatory. So that has helps with inflammation. And then the Q Biotics, this is a pre and probiotic. So we have both of those inside of this capsule. It's a very sturdy spore-formed biotic. So what that means is You can actually open the capsule, you can pour it into your food, so you can cook with it, you can heat it up, which a lot of biotics on the shelf, you can't do that. You have to put them into like the fridge or you can't get them warm. So this, when you take a supplement like that, once it goes through your stomach acids, you usually lose quite a bit of the nutritional value of it, which with our biotics, you don't. So that's one thing I love about them. They really help with your gut health. So these little guys here, so these are sublingual sprays. So when I first joined, I was like, what does sublingual mean? So it basically means it goes underneath your tongue. It's the fastest way to get something into your body besides through IV. So this is what they look like. They're about the size of a pen. I have probably every single one. I do have every single one that we have, but we have like B12, we have vitamin D, we have vitamin C, we have a sleep spray, which is incredible. It's one of like our #1 sellers besides the Q Core. It's like reordered month after month. And I don't know, a lot of you are moms or if you're not, but in my house, sleep is very important. And I like to have my time at night once my kids go to bed. And this really assures me of a good night's sleep. So my kids even ask for it now. They're like, Mom, can I have my close my eyes sleep spray? And I'm like, sure, kids. And it's very fast acting. So within like 10 minutes, like of taking it, I'm usually out like a light. So I absolutely love it. The other one that I love is a relief spray. So this one helps if you have like any aches or pains. It's like for that time of the month. It's been amazing for me. If you have any type of like anxiousness feelings, it has a calming effect in it. So it really helps like relax you. And what was the other one? Boost. So the other one we have is Boost spray. So this one actually you can take before you eat a meal. It helps to block carbs, and you can take it before you work out and helps give you energy. So there's a little bit of everything for everyone. So this here just kind of touches base and shows you how we kind of like dabble into the fitness world a little bit. So Kimball and Stacey Jensen, they actually partnered with Q Sciences and they created the app. It's called MyQFit. So I absolutely love this app. Keep it on your phone. You have on-demand workouts. There is customizable meal plans. You have access to trainers all the time. And the cool thing is you have the support from the MyQFit community. So it just helps you keep you accountable. So what they like to say is this is like a lifestyle change. It's not like a diet. It's basically to go on and just help you become more active, more healthy, and just to basically better your lifestyle. So this guy here is Dr. Stephen Kimberly. So we call him Dr. K. He works exclusively with Q Sciences and he formulates all of our products here. So if you can look on the screen here, he has a pretty hefty a board of like, oh gosh, I'm like losing my mind tonight, 8:30. I'm like, oh, I can't think, but credentials. He has really good credentials. So he is the former senior editor with WebMD. So I know you guys probably have Googled a symptom or two with WebMD. I know I have lots. And I found out that, I probably died yesterday. But besides that, he is a naturopath and he's a board certified internal medicine doctor. So one awesome thing is he is very science driven. So all of our products evolve with science. So say even, our Q Core, it's on the market today and we think it's the best of the best. He would evolve it tomorrow if science, put him in that direction. So our products are always evolving and changing to keep up with the meat of science. So this way, I apologize, guys. I get like tired at night a little bit and then I'm like, I get a little delirious. So this, I won't go into too much, but this is basically, if you ever decided to become an ambassador with the company, we get paid 3 different ways. So the first way is with customer sales. So what that means is if you sign up and you give out your e-commerce link to anybody and they go through your website and they order, you get paid commission. So the minimum amount you get paid is 15%, which is a huge amount. I found it very advantageous because a lot of companies I've seen their comp plans and they pay like maybe like 0 to 3% at the beginning. So 15% is very generous in my mind, and it goes up to 35%. So the second way you can earn is if you decide to start building a team. So that means basically if you bring 2 business partners on below you and they have anybody shop through their link, you get paid on everything that goes through anyone's link that's below you. So this is how you can climb up in the ranks with our company. So basically, first rank is builder. So you look here, you basically need 3 orders below you, and you can hit the first rank, which is $50 a month commission. So all of our amounts here, these are all set amounts. So we don't get paid on average. So if you hit the rank of builder, pro, or executive, you get paid out this amount, not a penny less. So these are also in US dollars, which is pretty exciting because our dollars aren't great, but it is good when you get paid in US. These bonuses here, these are all stackable. So you can, in the first month, you can basically, if you hit the rank of executive, which is usually goal for all of us to help you get there, you can make $750 US. That's including your bonuses. So that is just a little bit about our comp plan. Now we do have like a 9-minute amazing detailed video that goes over a comp plan. So if that's something you're interested in and having a look at, it really breaks down and explains our comp plan in more detail. So next thing, so say if you did decide to become an ambassador with us, to invest with us, it's $39.95, which gets you basically a e-commerce site, and you have ambassador support, which is incredible because the community that you get plugged into here and the mentorship and the opportunity is like none other I've ever seen with any of these companies. So even our president says, like, some people are like, really? Like, it's $39 to invest? And it's like, yeah, it's like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of unbelievable. Once you get in here and you see the community and stuff, it's well worth the $39. So one exciting thing, so say if you don't want to be a business builder and you want to just maybe bring on some customers or something, or if you want to be a customer yourself, we love that we have a team that is there to support you 100% of the way. So if you go on to say Jaymie's site and you order a product from her, we have a whole team that takes care of you. So they look after your shipping, they look after your tracking numbers. If you have an issue with anything, you can contact them. If you have to return something, which we hardly ever do because we have an 87% retention rate on all of our products, and or say, something got lost or whatever, we have a whole team that takes care of you. So that's one thing that we love. If you do sign up to be an ambassador or a preferred customer is a $10 annual fee, and that gives you wholesale pricing, which is 25%, which is the same as what we get. And another exciting thing is zero risk is you can have 30-day empty bottle money back guarantee. So it's really awesome. So this here just kind of goes over, I touched a little bit about it before, but we just really have a system that works. So if you think about tonight, Jaymie reached out to you, she invited you to this call, and she really hasn't had to do a whole lot. She just got you here, and I am here to present business to you. And that is what we strive to do, is because we want you to be able to earn before you learn. So you don't have to know everything before you come on and you start to be able to make an income here, which was so it was so exciting to me because, normally when you jump on a company, you feel like you have to know everything before you can even start reaching out or making an income. But all of our mentors do everything for us. So everybody above us takes care of us and helps us learn until you're comfortable to do it. And then, you do it for your team below you. So that's the exciting thing. We really have all the tools you'd ever need. We have so many events that you can invite into in the week, like to plug people into. We have learning hours, like so many exciting things. And sorry, I'm trying to move my screen here. So basically that kind of wraps up just a little bit of the presentation. So basically what next is we have a system here, and with our system, we always follow up with all of our people. So that's what Jaymie's going to do. She's going to follow up with you, and she's just going to say like, hey, like, what did you think? Like, are you interested maybe in the business or the products, or can I, find out more information for you? Because we have so much information like on our products, plus, like I said, the comp plan and things like that available if you want, because I know this is a really quick overview, but we try to keep it short and sweet just to give you an idea of what we're doing. I'm just going to stop